keep the music playing.
To Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, a great Father's Day weekend. I know I did. LB, I'm sure he did. But we got a busy show this morning. Lots of things to talk about live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, downtown Waco. It is Monday morning, and let's find out what's happening in news and weather from our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A suspect is in custody following threats to state lawmakers, which prompted an evacuation at the Capitol down in Austin. A DPS trooper took that person into custody during a traffic stop in LaGrange, which is just east of Bastrop County. The suspect has not yet been publicly identified. DPS says the evacuation was out of an abundance of caution. The order has since been lifted. Authorities have not offered any details about who the suspect is, what threats they made, or anything else. Meanwhile, Fort Cavazos officials have released new details about the deadly shooting at Belton Lake Saturday night. The garrison commander says the incident started as a fight at the outdoor recreation area. Initial reports claimed an active shooter and lockdown on post. Fort Cavazos confirmed to KWTX that was never the case. The U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Division is now looking into this incident. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Although Father's Day weekend did have a bit of some midday and afternoon rain pushing through, that helped to drop our temperatures from the 90s into the 80s. Unfortunately, those 80s are only going to be a passing stepping stone as we move our way back into the 90s late this afternoon. Lots of warmth and humidity today, a few occasional clouds from time to time. Morning temperatures starting out in the mid to upper 60s will warm into the low to mid 90s this afternoon with heat index values as high as 103. We'll see triple-digit heat index values starting as early as about 1 or 2 o'clock. Not much of a change for the weather tomorrow. A little breezier, which may help to feel a little cooler, but still in the low to mid 90s with triple-digit heat indices. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Sean Bellafieri.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill Monday. Man, we got a great show lined up for you this morning. I've got LB. We're going to find out all about him from Alan Samuels, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. He is the super salesman. And we're going to talk about cars. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about Waco. We're going to talk about, you just never know what's going to come up right here on the Zack Owen Show on a Monday. But let's kick it off the way we do every morning. Let's kick it off with our national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance.
the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's do it again so you get extra practice.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here we are. Man, what a great Pledge of Allegiance. Great national anthem to kick our show off this morning. LB from Allen Samuels is here. And before we jump into talking about cars and used cars and the car industry, I want to find out about you, LB. First of all, thank you so much, buddy, for being on the show. When I was putting together the show for this week, I said, you know, there's this guy, and he is super salesman, and I want to get him on the show. I reached out to Ted Teague, said, sure, man. Reached out to you. You said, what time? And by golly, you're here, so thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
LB, tell me about you. Where are you from originally? A little bit about your history.
All right, so just real quick, born in Baltimore, Maryland. Lived there for a little while. Folks decided to head out to the west. So they went to Clovis, New Mexico, town about 40,000 people.
Wow.
I grew up there, went to school there, was well known there. Of course, graduated high school in Valdosta, Georgia. Moved there to try to have this relationship with my mom.
Right.
It didn't pan out. Found out her and I were a lot alike. So what happens? Cause you to clash. You bump heads, right? Hindsight, fast forward, 2000, moved back to New Mexico. Started in the car business as a lot attendant.
Really?
Washing cars, changing oil, shuttle driving. I had a sales manager come to me and he's like, hey, why don't you come and just entertain the idea of selling a car? And I was like, that ain't for me. No, I don't know nothing
How old
about
were
that.
you then?
I was 18.
Wow.
18 years old. 18. And so I was like, man, I loved just meeting people and driving them home, washing their car, making it look good after it got an oil change. They seen that I enjoyed it. So one Saturday, I'm laying around talking to my wife. Well, girlfriend at the time. I'll just say wife because I've been with her so long. You know, talking to her, and I was like, babe, you know what? I'm going to die with these famous words of what if. What if I do it and I'm good?
Yeah.
What if I don't? She said, you can always go back to the wash bay where you're good and you're comfortable. Hindsight, fast forward a little bit more, boom, we found out that the man had the gift to gab.
Woo.
Wow. And then it just took off from there, never looking back.
Now you're talking about so your wife, your current was from Clovis?
No,
too?
so she was originally from Kansas, but her folks, and let me rewind a little bit more. So her mom and my mom used to work at this retirement ranch, and TG&Y was like a like Kmart, and
yeah,
so they were
TG&Y. Heck yeah.
they worked there together, and they were pregnant with both of us. So I'm a February baby, she's November, so really she act real grown all the time. So even though I got the age, it is what it is. She know how to settle me down, right? All good. We know that's a different story for a different show.
Yeah.
So long story short, I used to say that I talked to her in the womb, telling her, yeah, you're going to be my girl. We're going to be together, this, that. Long story short, we find out that we're neighbors. And so I end up meeting her, hanging out with her, falling in love with her, starting a family.
Gosh.
And I'm already working there at the dealership. And, you know, that's been my backbone for a long time. And she's helped get me to where I am today. So
how long have y'all been actually dating?
So
From the very start?
Yeah, since 2001. 2001. And here we are in 2025, married, 3 kids.
Wow.
Been around the globe a couple times. Well, maybe not the globe, but, you know, coast to coast. But it sounds better when you say around the globe, you know.
All right, so Waco, how did you get here?
Yeah, so she she's been in the dairy industry for 20 years. And so,
Like in milking cows or
yeah,
something?
well, not necessarily. She wasn't a milker, but she had worked at a cheese plant.
No.
Yeah, Southwest Cheese in Clovis, New Mexico.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they had cheese in New Mexico.
Oh yeah. Hey, Clovis, New Mexico has the most dairies. I think they have more dairies than they do churches.
No.
And that little town is full of churches. You know what I mean? So yeah, tons of dairies, and Southwest Cheese came in, and it created a bunch of jobs and opportunities for the locals. So
Right.
she jumped on board, got there, grinded it out, did everything. She started at the very bottom, found her way, working up to the top, and then she was like maxed out in that position. The only other way for her to grow anymore after she had already put herself through school was to explore her options. Fairlife Milk popped up in Waco, Texas.
That is my milk. Mm-hmm. I've been buying Fairlife since I think we first were able to get it here in Waco.
Yeah, and it's been an incredible journey for her because it showed her dedication. She was just so about trying to make everything a fair life, right? A better place.
So let's go back to that day that she came to you and said, hey, what do you think about moving to Waco, Texas? What'd you say?
I was skeptical. I didn't know anything about Waco. I know we'd always traveled around Texas, but never physically stopped and laid eyes on Waco.
Yeah.
She came, did her interview, came home, fired up just like a firecracker. And I'm like, wow. I said, we got to go over there. And she's like, yeah, we need to go and see if we can find us a house.
Wow.
Fast forward, we came over, boom, met people. She's like, where are you going to work? And I was like, oh, look at this dealership right here, Allen Samuels. Never seen a store this big because I'm coming from a town of 40,000 people. So when I see that, it's a super store,
Yeah.
like a mega store. They had almost 600 cars on the lot. I'm scanning their inventory, looking at the managers. I'm like, oh, I know I can vibe here.
This is it.
Yeah. And so we come, and I pull up on a Saturday morning. I see about 10 salespeople outside. 3 of these guys greet me. I didn't talk to any of them. I walked in the front door. Hey, I'm looking for a manager. Oh, are you looking to buy a car? No, I'm looking to get a job. And they said, oh, well, have you sold cars before? I said, absolutely. Come in, have a seat. Came in, have a seat. Couple managers, DJ Latimer, this other gentleman, Hossein, that used to work there, he's gone. They sit down. They say, well, when do you want to start? And I said, well, here's the thing. We're still closing on our house. We haven't sold our house in New Mexico yet, but I'm thinking that we're going to be here the first week of June. Right. June 4th, 2018, I'm on the sales floor at Allen Samuels.
Wow.
On the sales floor.
Wow.
Booming, rocking, selling cars already.
And the wife, of course, got the job.
Yeah.
And how's she doing in the position?
She's doing absolutely amazing. And so she is now director of operations on the supply chain side. So
Wow.
she is she's crushing it. And the only way to go next for her is another promotion going up, maybe be a full-blown director. We're just going to speak it into existence.
I don't know. I'm just going to throw this out there, LB, but LB's dairy farm.
Sounds great.
He could be a cow milker.
Yeah.
And she could be the milk maiden, walks around in a little outfit, and y'all have your big dairy farm.
Yeah, and then you know what? I can incorporate a little sales position on the backside, bring the kids in, and make it a full lifelong family business. It could happen. It could happen.
It could happen. It could
Manifesting is everything. Speak what you want in this life into existence. It's a big deal.
He could be a sponsor of the Zack Owen Show.
Yep. Hey, let's go.
What are we going to call it? LB's Magic Milk.
Listen, you said it first. Y'all heard it first right here from my boy Zack Morris. I mean Zack Owen.
Yeah.
Sorry, the original
He knows
Zack Morris.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny. We'll get into that later. I just bought a car and the name Morris came. Anyway, we're talking with LB from over at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, located just off Highway 6 and 84 right there. Almost, we like to call that whole area the Tri-Cities. You got Woodway, Hewitt, and Waco as you move across that way. But great facility. I've talked about it many times when Jim and I were doing the radio show and Allen Samuels is a sponsor, and go back to COVID time. I think Allen Samuels' lot was the only lot in town that had a variety of cars. you'd drive by other ones and they'd be empty.
Empty.
It couldn't get merchandise, and you guys were on top of it and planned right. But anyway, we're going to talk more about the dealership, about LB. We'll come back, take a short break. We'll come back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Mike's Car Care provides honest and professional automotive repair and auto maintenance services to the people of Waco and surrounding areas. Come by and visit our clean and professional shop. Mike's Car Care, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're located at 4715 Sanger Avenue. Call us at 254-732-1202 or visit us on the web at mikescarcarewaco.com.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Back live. It is Monday. We're downtown Waco. Going to be a sunshine kind of day. You know, we've had a lot of rain, and the lake is full. Brazos River's full. They've had a lot of flooding down around San Antonio and New Braunfels and so forth. and we need rain. I mean, this coming July, August, we'll appreciate all the rain that we have been having. We need that water. So hopefully you didn't get any damage or any bad flooding from it, but let's appreciate the rain. Maybe a couple of days it'll stay dry, you know?
Yeah.
Are you a lake kind of guy or a water kind of guy, you know?
I mean, so let me tell you, this is funny too. I am a water kind of guy, but only the one that I can bathe in and drink. I have had so many near-death experiences.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've just been taught to stay out of the pool, out of the water.
So I just brought up a sore subject. I guess I should have done
Yeah,
that.
hey, that's okay. It's just a thoughtful reminder that I cannot swim, and I'm okay with that.
All right.
I'm all right with that.
I was one of my favorite shows. Andrea and I like to watch The Amazing Race. And in Amazing Race, they travel all over the world, and they have different tasks. And one of them are usually there's some kind of water involved. And they get this guy out there, and he says, okay, I'll do it. And then he gets out there and he goes, well, I don't know how to swim. I'm going, what the hell?
Hey, that would have been me. What am I doing? Tie me to a rope and let me just float.
Oh, my gosh.
That's it.
All right, so we got to Waco and went to work for Alan Samuels, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Now, I'm trying to think my timeline and everything when you started. Was Mr. Samuels still alive
He was.
at the time?
He was.
Mr. Samuels, I've known for many, many years.
Great guy.
And have heard stories about how he got started up in Fort Worth. And just, I mean, if you were to say, if you had a painting, a portrait of somebody, and you put a sentence under it that said, Mr. Car Salesman, it would be Alan Samuels.
100%.
What did you learn from being around Alan or coming down to you through the sales managers?
Yeah, so he has his own very specific motto. Come by, let's be friends.
Right.
He wants to make sure that he is able to not just sell cars, but create long-lasting relationships with clients. And in the end of the day, that's what we're there for. Yes, we are there to make money. Put the money aside, though. Take care of the customer. Dive into their needs more than their wants, because at the end of the day, what they need is going to set them and their family up and set yourself up for future success by you treating and doing the right thing when you have that opportunity.
You know, in today's world, and we talk about social media, the internet, all that, how it affects our lives. But moreover, it also opens the door to either praising or complaining. And in today's world, you got to be more exact than, I mean, exactly what you just said.
You have to.
It's about the customer, because word's going to get around faster than it ever has.
Absolutely.
So you want to do the right thing.
Yeah. And, and that's one thing, just to piggyback off what you said, hey, when, bad news spreads like a wildfire, the key is we want to reverse that role and get the good news to spread like the wildfire.
Sure.
Dive in. Understand what your folks are telling you. If you don't understand, you don't have a pen and paper, and you're not writing things down, how do you retain that when you get up to go talk to your manager?
Sure.
Or you're going to look for a key and you can't remember the customer's name? Yeah. I'll walk out to you and I'll greet you, and when I say, hey, I'm going to go get a key on one or two vehicles, I'm walking away. Zack Owen, Zack Owen, Zack Owen.
Zack
and then
Morris.
by the time, Zack Morris, a.k.a.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back. Hey, Zack, here's this key, and I brought this one also. Let's start here. And I think that it makes the customer more at ease.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
you're not forgetting, so there's a art to this, in my opinion. And how far do you want to be an artist? I love Bob Ross. So I am a Bob Ross. I want to paint the picture. I want to paint the picture.
I can see you with Bob's hair.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, I used to have it. Hey, I'm actually on the verge of getting it. This is going to be ready for Halloween this year. If I let it keep growing now, it's going to be absolutely perfect.
Oh, perfect. All right, we're working at Alan Samuels. I want you to think back to the first day they turned you loose, and they said, okay, go sell something. Was it on the used lot or new lot?
Yeah, it was actually on the used side, but I pulled this lady Am I allowed to say her name?
Sure.
Yeah. So Miss Linda Webb, her and her husband, they had this 2014 Jeep Compass, had 133,000 miles.
Wow.
It was in need of a transmission. And she goes, oh, well, service just told me it's going to be about $4,800 to fix. If I'm going to do that, I'd rather put that kind of money down and get a pickup. He's been wanting a pickup. I said, say less. Follow me this way. And we let them, and we found something that fit what they wanted. And that was the first deal. And it was like, oh, my goodness. They're like, what's he doing out there? They said, he's selling cars.
Yeah.
He's selling cars. So it just happened to all pan out and work out that day.
Okay. Not everything is all roses. You've got to admit that.
Yeah.
Can you, without giving a name, can you give me a crazy experience you had selling a car or truck? One of the craziest that you, maybe you didn't get the sale, they walked away, or maybe you did, but you went in your office and you looked at them guys and you went, whew.
Yeah, so, those deals are more often than none, seems to be lately, right? That COVID year, it put a lot of people in shambles. People were buying cars well overpriced, where we were still trying to be competitive in the market. It was like you take it or you leave it.
Oh,
And
used car prices were outrageous.
Yeah, and, we didn't want to come off to be like, well, if you don't buy it, someone else will. We still needed to keep our doors open. So there would be instances where people would come in, they'd be like, I just can't do that. The credit wasn't allowing them, or maybe they didn't have the money down, or their situation was just very unique. I won't say weird. I like the word unique. That's a good word.
Yeah.
So my job was to try to figure out what I could do. I did have this story or this customer that had came in and they were looking for, they wanted something sporty, but wanted a $300 payment, and they're looking at a $60,000 car. Make that make sense? So right away, I'm like, oh, hey, something sporty. They probably got a ton of money down. Negative. And then he did not work. He mowed yards on the side, and he was going to provide us a letter to send to the bank. And I said, well, who's going to write the letter? And he's like, well, my wife runs the books, or a girlfriend. She'll write the letter. And I'm like, I don't know if this is really going to go well with the finance company. I said, write it and we'll send it in. We'll let the bank be the deciding factor.
Sure.
At the end of the day, Mr. Samuels, his motto is come by, let's be friends. And that's what we're trying to do, is be your friend in the car business. We want to see if we can put a deal together with you. And if we can, we want you to hit the horn, beep, beep, chunk the deuce, and keep rolling. And if not, we're going to walk you kindly back to your car and say, hey, when the situation changes, pull back up. I'm your boy, LB, Light Brown, a.k.a. Light Brown, and pull up and come see me. 201 West Loop 340. Y'all come on back and let's be friends.
So what ended up happening?
Yeah, so they ended up not getting a car because I couldn't get that $300 payment on that.
$300 payment is tough on anything.
Anything, yeah. Unless you're on, a $25,000 car with $6,000 or $7,000 down, and today's day and age, you're probably going to be between that $300 to $400 range.
Yeah.
But if I can get it into the threes, I'm not saying I could, but if I could, would you?
Yeah.
That's where we have to really hone in and make sure that we understand the needs again.
All right, we're talking with LB and all about cars, and I got to say that my all-time favorite movie, I'm a big movie guy, was the Kurt Russell movie, Used Cars.
Oh.
Incredible movie, funny movie. If you've never seen it, I can't tell you what year. It's old, but you got to watch Used Cars. Truly a great movie. A mile of cars.
Yeah.
We got a mile of cars for sale down here. Anyway, hey, Nashville Cat is going to tell us what's happening in the world of country music news right now. She'll be up after this.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
Lauren Elena's daughter, Benny Doll, was born Wednesday. She was almost 8 pounds. Lauren wrote, "Parts of my heart I didn't know existed were unlocked when they laid you on my belly. I'll never be the same." Benny is Italian for blessed one. This weekend, John Party's wife spent 30 minutes trying to get their goat, either Garth or Trisha's, head and horns through a tiny opening in a wire fence. It didn't work, so she had to get the wire cutters and freed the goat, but the entire time she was helping it, their other goats, Johnny and June, were trying to eat Summer's shirt. Finally, Jake Owen just added to his farm 6 baby ducklings, and they even have their own kiddie pool. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
Yesterday was Father's Day. What'd you do? Anything exciting? I know you probably had the day off.
Yeah, and no, actually, I hung out at home with my kids. I woke up about 10:30, laid there till about 11. It was much needed.
Yeah.
I got up and let my baby out. The dog, of course, Miss Little Autumn. She's such a good girl too. But yeah, I didn't do anything. My wife had some chicken in the back fridge.
Oh yeah.
I had a couple of Modelo's. Sent all my texts to my people, and we just kind of hung out. And then my kids got up and they're like, "Dad, what are we gonna eat?" And I said, "Oh, go look at the smoker. I already got some meat on there." They're like, "Okay." So yeah, I said, it's up to y'all to create the sides.
Yeah.
I'm doing the meat. Y'all do the sides. It's gonna be a group effort. Hey, actually, y'all should be up doing this. This is my day.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't go that far.
Yeah.
We just let it be. So yeah, the chicken turned out phenomenal, of course.
Good.
I have it in my pickup that I'm going to be eating today, and they're probably going to be mad, but it is what it is. I don't let
Kevin,
leftovers left.
Did LB bring us any chicken today?
I don't see
what
anything.
had happened
I'm empty over here.
Yeah.
What happened is there was only about 4 pieces left, and I could have ate probably that whole pack of chicken by myself, especially when that beer is so cold and it goes down so well, and you got you a good little feeling inside of your residence. Hey, I enjoyed.
I did barbecue week one week where I had different barbecue restaurants, and one morning the guy brought us some fresh burnt ends.
My
oh
favorite.
God, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did fitness week, and one of our guys that has a local fitness place is from, where was he from? Hungary, I believe it was. And his mom, I said I love cabbage, stuffed cabbage, and his mom made me Hungarian stuffed cabbage, and he brought it up here to me.
I bet it was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Mouth watering right now. Well, get him a napkin, please.
I'm drooling. All right, so I had probably the best Father's Day of my life. My son and I, my grandson-in-law and his dad went and played golf at White Bluff Old Course over in Whitney, Lake Whitney. And I'm going to tell you, if you've not played White Bluff recently or over the last few years, there is no golf course in Central Texas that even comes close.
Wow.
It is beautiful, beautiful flowers, trees perfectly trimmed, the grass, the greens, the everything.
The whole 9.
Oh, the whole 18.
Oh, the whole 18.
It was beautiful, spectacular. Wow. It's hard to believe that we have a place like that right here in Central Texas that, I mean, over any country club, it is the bomb. But anyway, thanks to my son and grandson-in-law, and it started out Saturday for me. I went up to Itasca, which is right up I-35.
Sure.
And my great-granddaughter turned 3 years old. We had a big birthday party. Yeah, had a big birthday party. Got to see all them. My great-grandson is 1, and we hung out and had a good time. So it was a spectacular weekend. I couldn't have asked for better, you know.
Happy Father's Day to you.
Oh, yeah, happy Father's Day to you too, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
Now, I met LB recently when I had a car wreck. A lady did a hit and run. She tried to make a left turn from the center lane. It was a one-way street, and she didn't look back to see that I was next to her. Anyway, she hit, and then she ran. So it totaled my car, which I loved my car. And I said, what am I going to do? And I did a little bit of research on what I wanted. And lo and behold, Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram had one this year. I wanted the kind, everything, what I wanted on it, the trim package on the lot. Just got it in. We just got it in as a trade-in, one owner. Hey, you can. It's not clean. We hadn't cleaned it up. That's how fresh it is.
Yes.
Come in, take a look, but don't hold it against us if because it hadn't been cleaned.
Yeah.
I took a look at it. I said, "This is it. This is exactly what I want." We worked a deal, and great experience. I want to tell you that probably out of all my car buying experiences, and I've owned a lot of brands, this was the best. You did a great job.
Well, I sure appreciate it, and I just try to. That speaks volumes, right, for what I'm trying to accomplish in this life. Also, one day I hope to be behind the desk, but when it happens, it happens.
Yep.
And so I don't mind being out here on the floor. Actually, this is going to be a bit of a shocker. I get more vacation time staying where I'm at than I would being behind the desk.
That's right.
And I do just as well as my managers. And
Yeah.
heck, a lot of the customers that come believe I'm already the manager, and I'm not. That's how I carry myself.
You got a big office over there,
hey,
man.
I do have a nice office.
But sometimes, do you ever feel like you're a goldfish or a hamster?
Yeah.
It's all glass and everybody's looking at you.
Sure. So more of a hamster because I can't swim.
Oh, that's
so,
right.
the goldfish is cool, but the hamster is probably more realistic.
Well, we did a great job, quick in and out, got it cleaned up, got it all looking good, the paperwork done, set through finance. Young lady, I've known her a long time.
Leslie Cooper.
Leslie does a great job. And it was just a flawless transaction from start to finish with Allen Samuels. Ted Teague. Now, I want you to tell me, when I say the word Ted Teague, what first comes to mind?
Boss. Don't mess around. Do as you're told. Straight up. He's very respectful, but he is very direct in his intention.
And do you believe, because I think I believe it, being around Ted and around that is something passed down through Allen Samuels?
100%. 100%. All the way down, and that's where it starts. It starts up top. Use him as a role model and let that trickle to the rest of your salespeople. Be who you are, and who you won't, who you're not, you'll never be. So you got to understand that. Go where you're celebrated. They celebrate there, not where you're tolerated. I think that makes your life easier, and it makes the process smoother when interacting with tons of clients on a normal basis.
Right. How many, just a guesstimate, you may or may not know, how many total employees from the make-ready guy to the general manager you think they have over there?
120.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever, and knowing you, I'm going to say you do, because you started washing those cars and doing the make ready back then. You ever walk over to the guy that does it now and pat him on the back?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And so I have my select few that will take a little constructive criticism because they don't work for me. I don't work for them. We all work together as a team within the Allen Samuel walls, right? And so the guys that I see exceeding our expectations time to time, pull the wallet out. Hey, here's a 20. Don't tell nobody I gave this to you. And so it's just
you
priority.
Just told everybody.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, but I didn't say who gets it.
I actually looked down. I thought he was actually handing me a 20.
Well, I really don't have any more. Oh, look at that. I do have a couple dollars. Oh, man, my wife's probably going to see this show. Well, that's gone. Just kidding, babe. There ain't no cash in there.
I love it. Are you a sports guy?
I am. Baltimore Ravens fan, Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
Woo-woo.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Baltimore the birthplace of Babe Ruth?
It's a great question, and I wish I could answer it. I don't know enough about baseball to even.
And I'm going to tell you why I believe that.
Yes, sir.
I went a little vacation, went to Baltimore, and I went to his birthplace. It's a museum. It's an old row house looking thing, and I swear it was Babe Ruth. So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah,
Babe
and
Ruth.
that sounds pretty good. That sounds good.
That's
may be
correct.
Probably right.
Is that correct?
Zack Owen is the winner. That is correct.
Okay, hey.
Baltimore, Maryland, birthplace of Babe Ruth.
There you go.
Yep. And some of the best seafood you'll ever eat is in Baltimore.
Got to go to Jimmy's Seafood. Get them crab cakes.
Yeah, I'll never forget going in, and I don't remember. It was down on the
Harbor.
Guy said, this is where you got to go. It's famous. Da 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 da. And we go, and the lady says, I said, I want crab cake. You got to have crab cake.
Yeah.
She goes, now, do you want the real deal or do you want the cheaper one?
Yeah.
And I said, what's the difference? She goes, crab, stuffing, filler.
Yeah, you want the real deal.
You want the real deal. And God, it was so good. But just a beautiful, the ships down, the old mast ships, they have some of those. And of course, where they Star Spangled Banner across over there.
And then you got Domino Sugar over there off in the back. You're standing on the harbor. Hey,
it's a great place to visit
it is.
there.
Yeah,
it really is.
It is.
All right, we're talking with LB from Allen Samuels. Let's play a music video. Get a little music going in our life this morning, and we'll be right back.
The night was long, yeah. The winter hills are black, I'm all alone. Sitting in the back of a long white Cadillac. The headlights shine, the highway fades to black. His last ride, he ain't never coming back in a long white Cadillac. One time he had all that he wanted, but it slipped right through his hands, yeah, yeah. One time he sang away the sorrow, yeah. One time took it like a man. Now the headlights shine, yeah. The highway fades to black, oh yeah. His last ride, he ain't never coming back in a long white Cadillac. you made money on that one. Very sexy of you to tip.
We were talking sports and so forth, and I mentioned that went and played over at the golf course at White Bluff. I'm a golf freak. I'm a terrible golfer. I've been playing for probably 40 years and not a bit better, but I love it. I love it, and I think if I could come back in life as a different career other than radio and what I'm doing now, a golf course designer. I think what I love more than anything is seeing the golf course.
The layout.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I love that. But this place, White Bluff, was great. But what I'm getting at is I wonder if any of you watched the finals yesterday of the U.S. Open in Oakmont, Pennsylvania, the hardest, most brutal golf course that a professional or anyone would ever play. Usually in a PGA event, the winner wins by minus 12, minus 16, minus 20. They were +1, +2, plus extremely thick, rough, but it's I hate to say this, it's good to see these guys become mortal for a little bit and struggle with it. But then again, you feel so sorry for them. Man, these guys are good, and they would hit the ball in the grass, and it would go 2 inches into the grass again. It was just...
You're like, oh, man.
Yeah. But anyway, J.J. Spawn, great story. He's been kind of like floating around for years and not win that big one, and he finally got to win the big one. And very laid back, respectful, super nice guy. Congratulations to J.J. Spawn.
Yeah, hey, congrats to you. And I don't know much about it, so I'm just going to give him the congratulations.
I was going to ask you, have you ever attempted golf?
Actually, so I'm going to rewind. We had a dealership I used to work for in New Mexico, in Clovis, and I did a commercial, and it was with Scotty Bender, and it was Heath Rutherford, and we're at the golf course, and it used to always start out with, Langdon, what are you doing? I'm trying to show you how we crush a competition, and I'm standing out there.
With the
I'm
driver.
I'm trying to get my stance down and do what we do. And so my buddy comes up, and he stops the whole commercial, and he goes, and it's still rolling. It's fake stop.
Yeah.
He's like, step aside. Let me show you how we really crush the competition. And he smacks it. Yeah. And it's like, and so then the commercial cuts. And so that's about the most golf I've ever physically done other than Top Golf. Yeah.
All right, here's the part where LB, of course, I want to say, because I'm pretty sure Ted is probably watching this morning or will watch later on, I want to say, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to Alan Samuels for coming on as a sponsor of my show. I appreciate it. Alan Samuels, Ted, and the crew have been with us. I got a real quick story before you do the Alan Samuels commercial here. But when I first came to Waco, Alan Samuels had the Chevrolet dealership on Valley Mills Drive. He bought it. I think when I first got here it was Stakely, and then it became Alan Samuels. And Jim and I, this is no lie, almost every weekend, maybe every other weekend, we were there doing a remote broadcast, handing out food, Dr. Pepper, the whole 9 yards. It was a circus every weekend over at Alan Samuels. And I got to know everybody, Bart Cooper, the list goes on and on, all the people that were there, Jerry Samuels, but that's how I got to know Mr. Samuels and the atmosphere. So I've had a long-running relationship with Alan Samuels, the name, and I just want to say thank you, and I want you to pass on to everybody my appreciation for being a sponsor.
I can definitely do that for you, too. So,
All right, give us your best Alan Samuels commercial. Why should we go in today?
Why wouldn't you? Got him. See, there it is.
Boom.
Hey, so main thing is employee pricing for everyone is back, right? What's that mean to you? We're giving you the savings, right? You want to come in, you get the best deal, come in. We got to select the right vehicle. And so the employee pricing, we're going to put it on paper. We're going to give you a 5-minute proposal, and ultimately it's your decision, right? We're going to show you the best way to do that.
Now, LB, let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
I'm playing the that guy that walks in off the street.
Yeah. Well, come on.
Is that only on one or two of the crummy cars? Is that on everything?
Negative. It's on all of my new stuff. It's on all my new stuff. Anything on the new side, and we have very inexpensive pre-owned options available also. Certified pre-owned. The list goes on and on. You have to come in.
Now, let me ask you this, LB.
Yes, sir.
I get down there. I bring the wife, Doris, and my 5 kids with me, and we come down there to look at something, and you're going to give me employee pricing, but you're going to mark it up before we walk on the lot. Aren't you going to jack that price up?
Absolutely not. We don't do it. I'm going to walk you over. We're going to select the vehicle, and before we even open the door, I'm going to bring you over to the sticker, and I'm going to show you, hey, this is your base price. Here it is with all your options. This would be this price. Now, this is where this employee pricing comes, is off this main MSRP.
You know, this has got to be role play at its greatest.
It's
right?
definitely not. You just need to come and see, and I will show you, hey, if you don't like it, I tell you, don't buy it. But I definitely want to find a way to shake your hand and have you and your family rolling, parked in your driveway with a Allen Samuels license plate frame so all your neighbors can see and be gloating in the morning on Sunday when you're getting up, going to church. They're like, oh, my goodness, did you see?
See that.
Hey.
6 days a week, the guys are open at Allen Samuels. Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Highway 6, Highway 84. What time you open up every day?
Man, we there at 8 o'clock every day, 6 on Saturdays. But we don't leave until the last customer leaves. So we're there. If you happen to show up at 5:55, I'm sure Leslie Finance, they're going to be mad, but guess what? Well, we don't want you going down the road. We want to earn your business here at 201 West Loop 340.
Yeah, and, of course, all on social media. You can find it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't it Allen Samuels, DCJ?
DCJ, yeah, Allen Samuels.
Yeah,
you can't miss it. Hey, the deals are insane. Don't miss out. The opportunity is there. And it's amongst everyone. It's tons of opportunity. All you got to do is pull up. If you like it, we do it. If you don't, there ain't no pressure, but we're going to make sure we ask the right questions on what it takes to really earn the business, right? I don't know if now is the time, but 2025 Ram 1500s per se. Right now, Laramie Crew Cab, you have a choice. You know, everybody's worried about interest. Guess what? We do have 1.9%.
Wait a minute. What'd you just say?
Oh. Did I say interest? Yeah, interest, 1.9 for 72 months.
Wow.
Or there's a total of $12,000 off of that model. A Laramie is no slouch. Heated, cool seats, 12-inch screen.
You're going to say
four-wheel drive.
Automatically $12,000 off of it?
Yeah, or you take the 1.9. So you come in and you choose which one fits your budget best, right?
Right.
Then we have another one that would be 3.9 or a flat-out $16,000 total off.
Wow.
Mr. Ted's probably going to send me home if he knows I'm out here giving away all the goods. But, guys, it doesn't matter. This is how business stay open, right?
Yeah.
We got to take care of our folks.
Absolutely. LB coming in talking with me this morning about cars and about his great family and how he started out. Man, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
For coming in and being on the show this morning.
Thank you.
Not only guy that just sold me a car, but also we become friends.
Yeah, hey, I love it.
He's a good guy. So stop by Allen Samuels. There's a lot of good guys and ladies over there at Allen Samuels. And I can't let you go before you do a bad joke of the day.
Oh, man.
So have you selected the joke you want to tell?
I have.
Okay, here we go.
I have. What did the beaver say to the building after a dam? Oh, whoa. I ruined that. Hold on, let me start over.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Hey, I butchered it, and I have a sheet to read it off of.
Okay. He may be a great car salesman,
but a terrible reader.
But he's no Johnny Carson. Let's put it that way. All right, let's start over. Here we go. Bad joke of the day.
All right. What did the beaver say after building a dam?
What?
Damn, I'm good.
LB from Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Thanks so much for coming by. Oh, my gosh. Tea Aguilar is my musician today. He's going to come up here in just a few minutes, play some great local music on the stage here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Thank you to Alan Samuels. Thank you to Jack of All Trades Employment Services, my friends at Mike's Car Care Center on Sanger Avenue, Be Kind Coffee, providing pastries and coffee over there on Washington Avenue. Thank you so very much. We'll take a short break. We'll come back with live music. Stick around.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one, it's I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continued to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Have you ever wondered why so many pet parents are choosing to have virtual vet appointments? Online veterinary care is making it easier than ever to get expert advice for your pet. Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
All right, here we are, backyard. It is Monday. Tea Aguilar's. Did I get that right on the last name?
Aguilar. That'll do it.
Now, of course, here's what I want to know. Is T short for something, or is that your real first name?
No, well, my first name is Tony, and friends have called me T for life. And so when I started doing solo acoustic stuff, I turned it into T. And
A great show name.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love it.
I appreciate that, man.
What's your middle name?
Sanchez.
I like that. You know, you could have went that way, T. Sanchez.
Right, yeah.
That's a good one.
We could have.
LB was here from Alan Samuels, and I just recently bought a car, and he found out my middle name is Morris.
Oh,
and he said, Zach Morris. He said, that's like that little kid on that. I said, I'm the
Saved by
OG.
the Bell, right?
I'm the original Zach Morris. Hello.
You're senior?
The senior.
You're senior.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it.
Nice.
Well, T, tell us about you. Where you're from originally.
Man,
and
born and raised here in town, man. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Been playing music since I was a kid, man. Just started out with heavier rock, metal stuff, and and then slowly have I don't know, worked my way into more acoustic, organic type stuff, beat-oriented things, yeah. A lot of the stuff I do has other apparatus that help support this part of it.
Sure.
But I watched some videos and realized y'all keep it pretty raw, so I kind of worked up a few raw versions of my songs.
Isn't today's technology amazing that you can do things that a single singer couldn't do, back in the old days?
No doubt, yes.
You had to have a full band and everything.
For real. Yeah, now you can, like what I do a little bit of looping, or a lot of looping at times, which is like making a beat, beatboxing and beating on the guitar and basically recording a snippet of it on the pedal and letting that loop while I sing and make music to the beats.
You were saying you started when you were a young. How old were you think?
Oh my God, it depends on which way to look at it. I mean, I started in choir stuff, so that was throughout, junior high, high school kind of a deal. After that, even during that, I was playing rock bands at 13. I was playing venues and bars at like 13 and 14 years old with older cats that were acted as my guardians, and then sometimes my pop would pull in and be my actual guardian at some of these places. But yeah, Central Texas, grew up playing music around here and sprouted out and done some other stuff and moved back to, always make it back home and just keep it moving, keep it moving.
Always circles back home, I think.
Yes, always.
All right. Well, T, let's kick it off with some music. What are you going to do for us
I'm
first?
going to do a song called A Reminder, man. It's the last single I put out. I'm working on some new music right now and recording and whatnot, but this is the last single I put out. Have a neat little video for it on the tube, so y'all check it out. It's called Reminder, A Reminder.
All right.
Take my words and twist them as you do, 'cause you know better than to break character and leave the plot to me. Always loving and deserve the greater good. So here's to remind you that you are everything. Your sanity's at stake here. This can't do this to you as it's done to me. Well, I'll paint you like the morning. Prepare for a later day when all the seeds are sown again. Take your time and chase the inner you. Remain the most divine. You learn your light. Now shine it on the world. Designed to keep us quiet. We deserve the greater good. So here's to remind you that you are everything. Your sanity's at stake here. This can't do this to you as it's done to me. Well, I'll paint you like the morning. Prepare for a later day when all the seeds are sown again. So you know it's time. You knew it all this time. We were right, we were wrong. Oh, same says this song. Who says there's nothing new? Your sanity's at stake here. This can't do this, this can't do this, this can't do this to you. Oh. Well, it's now your time. Let sanity escape here. Go crazy in the light. Let's aim to get it right. And dance this final dance here. But first one in new sight.
Woo!
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, today is. Did you have a good Father's Day? I
did, man. I had an amazing Father's Day.
I did too. Probably one of the best ever.
Nice.
I think as you get older, you savor or you appreciate those more than ever.
It's
You know,
factual.
and my father's been passed for many years, and sometimes I stop and I go, man, I wish I could go back and change, some of those and spend a little more time. So now I have my son and I have grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I think, I need to spend a little more time, you know?
yes,
And I got to do that this weekend, so that's
Good
great.
deal, good
Hey,
deal.
today is Monday. Today is June 16th. Today is World Sea Turtle Day.
Nice. Nice. I love it. I love it.
National Fudge Day. I like some good fudge.
Same here. Same here.
Today is also Fresh Veggie Day.
That's every day.
Aren't most veggies pretty fresh? I don't know. You know?
You always got the frozen ones.
Yeah, that's true. Mr. Birdseye created that. Today is, now, I swear to you, I don't write these. Take your cat to work day. Do you have a cat?
I do not.
I do not either.
I do not. They're creepy little animals, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kevin, do you have a cat?
I have some inside cats and some outside cats just for taking care of mice.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
Yep. Other than that, I
here's the
don't
thing,
like
you
cats.
didn't bring your cat to work.
No.
You're supposed to.
Technically, they don't belong to me because I don't like cats.
Oh, okay.
So they belong to
I guess
other
I have the
people in my
same.
house.
I just adopted some in that way.
There you go.
So I do, I guess. But
All right. Today is also International Day of the African Child.
Okay.
Today is Bloom's Day. Bloom's Day. It pays homage to James Joyce, the novel Ulysses. Set on this date in 1904, fans commemorate with readings, walks, and literary events in Dublin and worldwide. Bloom's Day.
All right. All right.
Pretty interesting.
It is.
I think I would enjoy St. Patrick's Day more than Bloom's Day. I think there's a little more drinking involved,
Come
but
in handy right about now. Huh?
I don't know. Maybe Mr. Bloom liked to drink. I'm not sure. Anyway, here we are, Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Big thanks to my friends over at Be Kind Coffee, Jack of All Trades, and also my friends at Mike's Car Care Center. Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. If you've got a car and you need a brake job, maybe you've got a car or truck and you need a transmission overall, maybe just an oil change, filter change. My friends at Mike's Car Care Center on Sanger Avenue, they're the folks to call. They'll get it done right the first time. All you got to do is call them up, 732-1202, 732-1202, Mike's Car Care Center here in Waco. Make sure you tell them that you heard about it right here on the Zack Owen Show. My friend Tea Aguilar is here with us, and I love it. It's all about local live music in the 9 o'clock hour, so let's keep it going. T, play us another one.
All right, man. Let me do maybe one of the ones I wrote earlier on in the Tea acoustic catalog. So song's called Sugar Ideals. Well, there's a slick old girl in this little old town. She can't help but throw her weight around. She writes these songs, sugar ideals, and love appeals. We fill her head, but she's the real deal. So take a bite of the simple song and
call it true. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Your two-faced tune ain't ever hung the moon. Will only burn the sun and everything and everyone. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Save the hype for a darker night so we can't see through your insecure laser voice. Which we loved before the choice you made to rejoice in others' torment. Well, I'm afraid you took that bait, my love. So take a bite of the simple song and call it true. Oh, hey. Your two-faced tune ain't ever hung the moon. Will only burn the sun and everything and everyone. So take a bite of the simple song and call it true. Your two-faced tune ain't ever hung the moon. Only burnt the sun and everything and everyone.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, let me ask you this. Are you or have been in your time as a singer, do you ever listen to any classic country?
Yeah, man, I grew up on classic country. My dad was an Opossum fan, Willie,
Oh, yeah.
all the greats, yeah, man, Johnny, all the Johnny Cash, the whole nine, Merle.
Well,
I was raised on all that good stuff.
Speaking of Johnny Cash, you must have read my mind, because here's some things that happened in the country music on this day in history. Sweet. So special day today. Let's go all the way back to 1969.
Oh, yes.
69. Johnny Cash recorded his iconic live album at San Quentin Prison. That was on June 16th. It is a performance before the inmates at San Quentin and has gone on to be a legendary recording.
Yes, it has. Sweet.
Let's jump ahead to this is in 69 as well. 1969, the Hee Haw Summer Replacement Series. A lot of people don't realize this. Hee Haw was supposed to be just a one-shot thing, and people loved it so much that it became a regular TV show on CBS. But anyway,
wow.
The first Hee Haw had country legend Charlie Pride and Loretta Lynn. That's the first guest ever.
And that was
Hee
supposed to
Haw.
be the only show. That was supposed to be the
It was supposed to run just during the summer
one
and then
season,
go
kinda.
away.
Got it.
But it
Okay.
stuck around for a long time. I remember watching that. Hee haw.
Yeah.
Anyway. This must be the year of 1969, because everything is 1969. Johnny Cash, his hit called Cajun Love. I honestly don't remember that one. Anyway, it was #1 on the Canadian country charts.
Huh.
Never heard of that song. Cajun Love.
Same. I wonder if it was released here.
So 69 on this date was a big time.
Nice.
Big time.
Nice.
We're talking with Tea Aguilar, listening to some great music this morning here. We're going to take a little short break, and we'll come back and get more live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Good morning.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
Back live, here we are. I'm just checking out some birthdays. We'll do birthdays here in just a few minutes from right now. T, when is your birthday?
It's August 28th of 77.
Just around the corner. You'll turn 19, right?
That is exactly correct.
I like that. Man, do you ever think about going back and saying, I wish I was 15 again or 16 again? Do you ever do that?
My 15 and 16 was tough, so I'm pretty good where I'm at. I'm fine where I'm at.
That's right. Hey, let's don't go backwards. Let's,
yeah, but yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, so every now and then, yeah, of course, I'd like to get another jump start on, maybe go back with what I know now or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and bought stock in some thing. If I just could have had a piece of all these companies that took off.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. But I was on the new Ann Harder show the other day, last Tuesday, and she asked me about my age and about, and I said, I don't mind my age and I don't mind telling people my age, but I don't want to be my age. I want to be young. I want to continue to be young. I want to try to dress young. I want to try and be active. I don't want to be old, but I am, and I don't mind telling you that I am. But I want to be young. I wish I could go back not that far ago. I mean, if I could only go back 20 years ago and change a few things in my life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just 20 years. That's all I'd like.
Yeah, man.
But, hey, we have what we have. You got to run with the ball, and I'm going to do that, baby.
There you go.
Right?
There you go. Yes, that's how you got to do it. So you got to keep it rolling, keep it moving.
What, over the years, is there one musician, one band, writer, maybe somebody local or, somebody that's not with us anymore that you really followed or looked up to or said, man, I like that. That's what I want to do.
Man, my likings are so widespread that it's never been one person that I've gotten into in that way. I admire quite a few people, like you mentioned, people that have come from here, that have moved to Nashville and done pretty good. Brian Wright is a good friend of mine from Lorena that has done very well for himself in the music industry. And yeah, I've always looked up to him and his writing style. But yeah, I mean, and there, there's Leonard Cohen. There's tons of people in the rock metal world. I've never been able to just kind of like focus in on one. I enjoy so many facets of music that I've got quite a few of them, I guess, in a weird way. So, and a lot of the greats that we mentioned earlier, but yeah, man, I'm also into a lot of like, beat making and machine stuff where it's like some a little more electronics that I cross with the organic acoustic vibes and roots vibe. So there's people in that world too that I've always admired and have appreciated.
Right. All right, we came to hear music. Let's have some music.
All right. Well, I'm doing time alone to
take a step back to see where I went wrong. I'm gonna take that time, I'm gonna soak it in. Can't roll through life with a tail big grin. Hey now, hey, you could take it on, yes, but you might wanna take it in. You could crawl on home, whatever you wish. I'm gonna take that time. I'm gonna take that time, yeah. You could take that joke too literally. Can laugh it to the bank and throw money at dreams. See, I don't mind if they hate on me. I'm gonna roll through life with this hell-bent dream. Why not? I don't know. You could take it on, yes, but you might wanna take it in. You could crawl on home, whatever you wish. I'm gonna take that time. I'm gonna take that time, yeah. No. You could take it on, it, but you might wanna take it in. Yeah. You can crawl on home, whatever you wish. I'm gonna take that time. All right. Thank you.
Man, is that you got such a powerful voice, but do you have trouble early in the morning hitting those notes?
Sometimes. I stayed up till pretty late last night farting around, so it was kind of, I think I had it kind of warmed up. But I mean, sometimes I don't do a lot of early morning stuff, so it's hard to gauge. But I try to keep it pretty solid, man. I have gigs pretty regularly, so I try to stay on it. But yes, some of the higher range stuff can be tough early on, but with that out, it's all right.
My good friend Michael Saldana,
my good friend as well,
just texted me and said that if you need guitar and voice lessons, he'd be happy to help you.
We're already on it. we had a lesson last night. He's just picking on me now.
No. Michael, good guy.
He is great
does
guy.
a great job.
Yeah,
he's watching right
together.
Now.
Come again, I'm sorry?
He's watching you right now.
Right on. Hello, Michael. Hello there.
Hey, let's do some birthdays right now. Let's kick it off, first of all, with famous people celebrating a birthday. They were born on this date in history, and some of them are no longer with us, but some of them are. Here we go. 1939. Do you remember a country singer named Billy Crash Craddock?
I do not.
He was popular. He was kind of a, oh gosh, I don't want to say Elvis-looking kind of. He wore jumpsuits, kind of country rockish. But anyway, Billy Crash Craddock was born on this date in 39. Who else we got today? Joan Van Ark, actress. She was best known for her role in Knots Landing, was born in 43. Laurie Metcalf, Emmy-winning American actress, born in 1955. Phil Vassar, another country guy, was born in 64. Phil Mickelson, who says that this U.S. Open played over the weekend would be his last. Phil, golfer, born in 1970. Tupac was born in 71. And let's see, we got some local birthdays today I want to mention to you. We have got Billy Glisson having a birthday today. Could be Glyson. Kevin Smith, Chuck Wilson, Julia Erb, Kermit Farmer, Stephen O'Neill, Brett Voss, Tim Holtkamp, Pat Nix having a birthday today. Happy birthday, Pat. Penny Lanneman, Keisha Wells, Haley Conan, and I think that's about it for today. Happy birthday. Have a great day, man. Birthdays are special.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They only come once a year. Well, except for Steve Dansby. I was watching y'all's show yesterday. What did he said he was on his fourth one?
Yeah, he was on about a week ago. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw him mention something about being on his fourth birthday this year or something to that
Yeah.
nature. Thought that was a pretty cool story.
That was an incredible story. I mean, I didn't know that about Steve. And then
knew a little, but not
got him telling the story, and I'm going, holy, wow.
Right, right. I know. I was like, kind of stopped it's like stopped me in my tracks for a minute. I was like, that's heavy. That's pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do another song. Let's keep the music going here, my man.
All right, man. So I've been playing originals. I'm gonna chop it up a little bit and rock a little cover song for you. There's a Red Clay Stray tune. Everybody's waiting for a break, like fast cars and freedom. Everybody wants the same old things. Tell me, what will it bring? My friends, I'm tired of being this way. I'm tired of running astray. Oh God, I need to know you're still above. I just wanna be loved. Oh, I just wanna be loved. Can you tell me, am I worthy or important? Am I working hard enough? Oh, I just wanna be loved. Oh, I just wanna be loved. They say faith can move a mountain, but I'm built for the climb. Tell me, am I faithful or just too stubborn? Tell me, what will I find at the peak, at the top, at the end of the line? Oh, at the end of my life, do I need to tell me how my crime will go? I just wanna be loved. Oh, I just wanna be loved. Can you tell me, am I worthy or important? Am I working hard enough? Oh, I just wanna be loved. Oh, I just wanna be loved. I've been afraid, I've been alone. Sometimes I need someone to pick up the phone. I'm tired of leaving. I need a home. Oh, I just wanna be loved. Oh, I just wanna be loved. Can you tell me, am I worthy or important? Am I working hard enough? Oh, I just wanna be loved. Oh, I just wanna be loved. All right.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
T, we all want to be loved, don't we?
That is truth. That is truth.
Wow.
And we should be. We all should be. And we all are. We all are in some fashion or form, I'm sure.
All right. Are you a sports guy? You keep up with anybody?
You know, I am not. I am not. I'm a music art guy, and it takes every bit of my time, man. Every now and then I dip in when Cowboys are playing. I'll pop in and get up on it a little bit. But other than that, man, it's just a lot to. It's
Right.
a lot to follow. So.
And you know, That's the way it is with a lot of musicians I have on the show. I'll say, "Are you?" and they'll go, "Not really,"
Yeah.
because they're wrapped up in writing, singing, perform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when people ask that, it's like they know like these players' names and stats and all that. So even if I do watch a little bit, it'd be hard to say, yeah, I'm into it, because I don't know any of the, any of that stuff. So the combo won't go very far in that sense.
Yeah. Well, coming up in about, probably in about 7-8 minutes from right now, we'll check in with Scotty from the Pete Sousa Show, find out what's the big topic today on the live show that comes on at 10 o'clock right after my show. We'll check in with him. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back and talk more with Tea Aguilar live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions, now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, the world's leading pet DNA service.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back live, Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on a Monday morning. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. A happy Father's Day, and going to be a beautiful day today. I want to talk to you about Jack of All Trades Employment Services. If you need a JOB, called JOAT, full-time, part-time, temporary, Helen Underwood and her staff ready to put you to work. They're located on Franklin Avenue, where they've been for a long, long time. Easy to remember phone number, 754-7997. 754-7997. Let's go to work with Jack of All Trades. Tea Aguilar is with me. He's on the stage here at the Backyard, and I understand you're involved in a songwriting competition.
It's what is it called? The America's Next Top Hitmaker is what it's called.
Really?
Being put on by a company called Colossal, I think, who run like some organizations who try to benefit world hunger and raise money for that. So it's to win a spot at the Global Citizens Music Festival in New York City, which is a huge, mega huge festival. And you get a write-up in the Rolling Stone magazine, and then 50,000 cash. So that could go to some recording for sure.
Let's see, which do I want, a write-up or 50 grand? I'll take both.
They give you all three if you win it, so that's pretty cool. So we're on the third tier. I don't know what they call it, third bracket.
Yeah.
I'm in a group of 68 people, I believe, and I've been number one since the competition started. So I'm moving up pretty quickly, which is pretty cool. We've probably got like 4 days left for this third bracket, and we're still at number one. So we'll probably bring it in this time too, hopefully, and just keep on moving until we get to the final. It looks like we may get the finals, but who knows?
Knock on wood.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey,
there's none here.
How did you find out, or how did they find out about you?
It was an email, man, and they just wanted me to send some music, and I sent some music, and they got back and was like, you were handpicked or something to that nature, and tried to make me feel really good about myself. And I was like, well, let's do it. Let's go. Because, man, I don't really do competitions. I just kind of try to keep the music and art out of competitive natures, because it's just not really cool, I don't think. But this kind of thing, it just seems doable. I don't know why 50K makes it a little more doable.
How is it being judged?
It's being judged by, actually, it's just your fans and your people and votes and the amount of votes.
Okay.
You get a free vote a day. You can go to my Facebook. There's links there. You get a free vote a day, or you can donate money to the Global Citizens Fund, which goes to healing world hunger.
Sure.
And for every dollar you donate, you get a vote. So if you donate $25, you get 25 votes for whoever you want to place it on, which should be me if you're voting.
Yeah.
If you're linking through my
Hey, if you want to go ahead and donate $20,000 and he wins it, he'll pay you back the $20,000.
Yeah, I'll at least get you in the show.
That's right. He'll get you over there playing the tambourine.
No, wait a minute. You're right. So if I get 50K, I can run with 30K and give somebody. Yes, let's do that. I think they got close tabs on that where they're like keeping a mega eye on that. But yeah, I'll give it a shot if somebody wants to do it.
I love it. I love it. All right, Ag, let's do another show. You're going to take us up to Scotty. Is that okay, Kevin? Are we good with that? Oh, he's right now? Okay, stand by, T. We got Scotty over there. T is here, and he's going to play some more music. But, Scotty, did you have a good Father's Day weekend?
Zach, I had a fantastic Father's Day, and I'm so sorry you did not have to come to me to get away from the music, man. I was vibing with you guys.
Well,
hey, I've got a funny story about a fan vote. I heard y'all talking about fan vote competition there.
Right.
So when I was a Baylor student, my band entered the Battle of the Bands at Baylor.
Yeah.
And they had traditional prizes, and then they had the People's Choice, the fan vote.
Right.
And my band won the fan vote.
Yeah.
So we got second place in the competition. And do you know Pat Kelly, who teaches guitar at Baylor and gigs around town?
Yeah, I know that name.
Yeah, Pat's great. Pat was one of the judges, and he came up to me and was like, "Always the bridesmaid, but never the bride, huh?"
Oh my gosh! And what did you do in the band?
I played guitar and sang.
We're going to have to get you on stage some morning here.
Zach, I'm in. Just tell me when, man.
I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm gonna come up with a date, and I want you to come in, and then we can not only do that, but we can just do the sports update live here.
I could. Hey, makes it simpler for all of us.
All right. Hey, what's the big topic today? What are you talking about after the weekend and going into the week?
Yeah, we've got a full show today, Zach. So first, we're going to talk about the WNBA set a record. 22 million viewers watched Caitlin Clark's return as the Indiana Fever defeated the New York Liberty. 22 million. That's better than lots of NBA games have done this year. So we want to talk about that. Like, it is actually just kind of mind-blowing what Caitlin Clark is doing for the sport of women's basketball. I'm going to compare it to Tiger Woods today. I think it's that significant of a thing. And then we're going to have Matt Mosley, our friend who's covered the Dallas Cowboys for a very long time for the Dallas Morning News and ESPN. He's going to join us to talk about Dallas Cowboys. And then we'll have your boy Kevin back on with us to get ready for Game 5. 2-2 series in that NBA final. You know, Kevin told us this. By the way, Kevin told us 2 weeks ago on the show that this was going to happen, right? Is that everybody's kind of saying this NBA Finals is boring, but actually this is like the best matchup we could have gotten from a basketball perspective. And 2-2 going into Game 5 in Oklahoma City, the stakes are high there, Zach.
You know, you can't always trust Kevin. He also said buy stock in Enron. And that kind of fell apart. So I don't know. But, yeah, exciting. See, I know he's on cloud nine. I wonder why he was just floating around this morning. He's excited about that. Hey, going back to what we were talking about at the very first sports topic.
WNBA.
Oh, the WNBA. Yeah. I would go on I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably in some of the past seasons, they didn't have that many viewers the whole season.
You might be right, dude. I mean, you might be right. Like that is a league that has struggled to make money. They have not. I don't think they've made a profit yet. They are, financed in a large part by the NBA and ESPN.
Yeah.
And listen. I'm all for it. I wish there were more opportunities for women to play professional sport. I have a daughter now, right? So like, I love this, but it's funny, like how weird some people are with the narratives around Caitlin Clark when she is single-handedly, like I'm tired of pretending like it's anybody else, and the ratings are proving it.
Yeah.
She is single-handedly elevating that sport in a way that Michael Jordan did for men's basketball, Tiger Woods did for golf. She is that caliber of superstar. She's already setting career records, and she's only 10 games into year 2 of her career. Like, she is a phenomenon, and it's just, man, like, if you just like sports, you just got to watch her play. Like, it's just fun.
You know, there's always been talk, you know, how women's sports, they pay less because compared to viewership and so forth and so on, it's based on that. But the money that she's getting from endorsements and product placement has got to be off the charts. And so she's doing quite well.
Yes, she is proving that you can. It is more difficult. There is kind of a glass ceiling here that she's breaking, but she's paving the way for other women, to use their talent and their influence. And here's the other thing, Zach. We talk about this on Pete's show all the time. She has the right level of ego, and by that I mean she is confident. She plays with energy and a swagger, and she's sticking her tongue out the other night, like mocking people. Like she is fun to watch, but off the court, she is as humble and classy and seems to be genuinely like kind and easygoing, funny. Like she is everything you want out of your sports superstars.
You're exactly right. All right, Scotty. Hey, have a great show. We'll talk again tomorrow, and I'm going to reach out to you with a date for our.
Dude, I will. That would be so fun, Zach. I would actually love that.
And don't ask Zach to come with you and sing backup, okay? I've heard him sing.
Oh, never.
Okay.
Never.
All right, man. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, brother. See ya.
Scotty with the Pete Sousa Show comes up at 10 o'clock. Tea Aguilar is here with me right now, our musician on the stage at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. And it's music time, my friend. Let's roll it.
Man. Play one called Better Aim. Another original.
been searching for wisdom. It's deep in our gutters. If I search any further, I'd lose my ground. What does it mean to be at the end of our roads? And do we believe in a Jesus Christ now? Some do you, I do. At times, hey, let's play the tragedy over and over while all other children in the schoolhouse get mowed down. Let's blame the shooter, cause he's a witch lord, while all these medications keep these doctors rich. Well, I still believe that these angels sing in our name. Ooh, watch these machines stay the same. Well, I can't believe that these monsters have better aim. Oh, watch these machines stay the same. Well, they'll be sleeping while you'll be playing dead, playing possum till the war is over now. What does it mean to be a burdened patriot in this country that seems to be overthrown by fools? Well, I still believe that these angels sing in our name. Ooh, watch these machines stay the same. Well, I can't believe that these monsters have better aim. Whoa, watch these machines stay the same. Watch these machines stay the same.
Better aim. Thank you. I believe that's off Upright Evo. You can catch that music at teaaguilar.com or Spotify or iTunes, Amazon, wherever you get your music.
You know, you were talking, you've got some music in the works maybe
Yes, I
that's
do.
coming
Yes, I do.
up?
Oh, yeah.
What's kind of the timeline on that? Do you have an idea?
Well, I started like I was gonna do like a single and then a B-side to a single, and it's turning into like a actual record
A whole
now.
project?
So I'm trying not to call it because it's like it just grew, and so I've started writing some other songs, and I think I'm just gonna do a full length, and that should. I mean, we're looking probably more fall time. So
let's say just in time for Christmas.
Let's say that. I like
Isn't
it.
that
I like
great?
the way you think, Zach. That'll work. Yes.
Maybe write a Christmas tune.
Maybe.
And include it on there. Dang. I think that would be great. Nobody does that anymore.
Right,
Writes
I
Christmas songs.
I know. That's a thing, too. You know, I like the Christmas thing, but I've always thought, like, Thanksgiving was an underserved song holiday.
I agree.
So maybe, but no, I'm with you on the Christmas thing.
Something like kind of a blues rip, da-na-na-na, and you could say, the turkey's in the oven, I got the potatoes smashed. Anyway. So we could do that.
You got it. Shit. Let's hang out. Let's get this together.
We'll do a song together. That's what we're going to do. I like that. Now, do you know a guitar player by the name of Derek Dutton?
I do. I love Derek.
Well, Derek is going to be on tomorrow, and Derek is going to play guitar. We've never had just guitar solo.
Oh, wow.
So he's going to pick. And I want you to know that Derek said he would come on the show tomorrow, but only if we build him as the sexiest guitar player in the world.
He beat me to it. God dang.
So there you go. Sexiest guitar player in the world. Double D, Derek Dutton is going to be on the show tomorrow.
Nice.
Wow. Derek and I go way, way, way back.
Really?
Way back. Hey, I want to talk to you about my friends over at Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. Homemade pastries, homemade bagels, great coffee. In fact, you can buy your the beans bag, grind it up yourself, get a cup of coffee over there. They're really nice people on Washington Avenue. Be Kind Coffee. Stop in today. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 6. and every Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 6 at Be Kind Coffee. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Jack of All Trades, Alan Samuels, my buddies at Mike's Car Care Center. We got 2 or 3 new advertisers coming on in the very near future. Also, if you would like to advertise, reach out to Rogue Media or reach out to me. Love to have you on the show, as well as musicians. I'm booked out for the next 2 weeks, but then starting January 1st, I'm open. So if you're a musician, you want to sing some acoustic songs, about 5 of them in the 9 o'clock hour, reach out to me and I'll get you on. I want to have you. This is what a show is all about. Local, local, local. Today's show number what, Kevin, you think? 116? Somewhere around that.
I think that's right. Something like that.
Out of 116, we've probably had 105 different musicians. And so that's what this show is about. All kinds of music, all different formats. And let's make it happen. Just reach out to me. All right, miss you, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday. Have a great Monday. Tea Aguilar is going to play us out. Oh, before we play us out, do you have any gigs or any things that are in the near future?
You can go to the website and check out the list of gigs that I have there. But for the next one, we're doing the rooftop, Encore Rooftop, this Saturday.
Yeah, tell me about that. That sounds fun.
June 21st, which is World Make Music Day. So we'll be joining in another 788-something cities that celebrate it throughout the United States and other cities throughout the world. But yeah, so Creative Waco, Fiona Bond, has put together a thing where I think to Texas Music Cafes and have some cats out there busking on the sidewalk. They'll have some people indoors. Stuff's going on down at the Indian Spring Park. All the venues will have music. People, other restaurants and stuff will have buskers out front.
Right.
We're doing our thing at the Hippodrome Rooftop Encore, and it'll be me. It'll start at like 9. It'll go 9 to 12. Zach Hill and I, a good friend of mine, will song swap some cover songs for the first hour or so.
Right.
And then I'll do about a half-hour original set, and then we're going to go into like we're going to bounce back and forth between songwriters and rappers and go, and everybody gets 2 songs, and we're going to do that back and forth until midnight and try to get some of the underserved artists in town a place to play, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, just in celebration of World Music Day, man, we're going to get together and just kind of hang out and,
that's
and play
great.
some music together.
So that's
man.
Saturday night.
That is Saturday night, 9 to 12 at the Encore Rooftop on top of the Hippodrome over there here.
And then also, T, remind us how people could vote for you in the contest.
The votes are carried through Facebook, so you can go to my my Facebook, which I believe is on the banner. Can I do this down here? It's like down here somewhere.
There you go.
Anyway, so yeah, just go to my Facebook. And link up through. I've got tons of the promos that are, every day I pop another 1 or 2 little plugs for it. So just click on one of them and it'll take you to the voting place. And you get 1 free vote a day, or you can pay for votes if you feel so inclined.
T, thank you so much.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate
you
for
coming in,
me,
buddy. You're super talented.
Thank you, brother.
And I appreciate you. And good luck in this contest too,
Thanks,
buddy.
man.
And
Thank
hopefully I'll make it out Saturday night to see you.
I'd love to see you, man.
All right.
I'd love to see you. We're going to do one more here.
Get out, baby.
All right. Dad, he worked like a mule mining Pike County coal. But he messed up his back, couldn't work anymore. He said one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pill. See, the weight of the world could just bring you to tears. Keep the Lord in your heart, you'll have nothing to fear. Do the best that you can, don't lie and don't steal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pill. Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world that I can't seem to shake. I remember your words, Lord, it brings me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pill.
Keep in mind that a man's just as good as his word. It takes twice as long to build bridges you burn. And there's words you can cause time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the peel. But Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world that I can't seem to shake. I remember your words, Lord, it brings me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone, out of the pills. Keep your nose on the grindstone,